Hey, what's going on, everyone? Indy here with Ultimate Tour Reviews, and this is kind of fun. So if you guys know me, I love finding a good deal on stuff, but of course I love to buy good quality tools too. So of course you kind of run into the scenario of you need, say, impact sockets. Where do you buy them from? That's a great question. Now, of course, Craftsman, Harbor Freight, they get a little pricey here and there, and you always got to wait for a sale or a coupon. But when it comes to Amazon, there's always something on there that's on sale. So I decided to say, hey, I want to buy a impact socket set. I want to get the cheapest possible one I can find. But I've got a couple of stipulations that I want. I want some things that I need. I need a couple of, or at least one, universal joint, and I also want a couple of extensions, and I want no skip. So that's what I went to look for. And I found this one from Swan Lake. They make garden tools, which is kind of funny. No, they didn't send this to me. I bought this myself on Amazon, and this thing was right around like 30 bucks. Actually, just under 30 bucks for this whole thing, which is pretty surprising because this is a pretty solid set here. Honestly, it's a 20-piece set. Picked up, of course, the extensions, universal joint here, which I was going to buy at Harbor Freight. I found some on a clearance shelf in a previous video, and I'm like, it's like 12 bucks or so for, just the open box stuff here. They had a couple of, pieces missing. They probably used for a warranty replacement. And I'm like, I bet I could find a decent deal on Amazon for something like this. And lo and behold, I found this one on Amazon. And honestly, it's pretty cool. Check this out. So one of my biggest stipulations was I wanted no skip. As I'm working on my own vehicles and trucks now, I'm finding how really annoying it is to have sets that have skips in them, because I'm like, oh, this would work, and that doesn't really work. It's too small, too big. I wish I had the 23. Well, if it's not there, well, you got to look through another set, some of you got laying around. And of course, this one's got your 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and of course, all the way through 24. With no skips at all in this set, which is pretty awesome, honestly. You get a nice, blow molded hard case here, which is pretty cool, which I'm going to be basically just, taking a razor blade, just kind of cutting this off and then putting this whole thing into one of my drawers, which is what I usually do for these sets. I don't like keeping sets, in the cases still. I like to have them open, ready to go in a drawer. Always seems to be the nicest thing to do. Now, of course, you're wondering, hey, is this set, really cheap? Yeah, it's, I'm really dirt cheap for this set here for being right around, pretty much under 30 bucks. Honestly, it's kind of the same quality to pretty much everything I've seen in the past. Because let me show you guys this. Here is Casio Man. They make some really awesome stuff here on Amazon. It looks pretty much identical to this stuff. I mean, this universal joint, of course, isn't the same. But quality-wise, about the same weight there, honestly. And yes, if you're wondering, I will do a full test on these. Gonna start using these on the truck right away. I like having this full non-skip set here. So I'm really gonna see, is this stuff gonna break pretty quick or not? Let's find out. But I will say, these sockets, especially the ones kind of under the 16, they look a lot like this set here I got from Dongcheng. And honestly, I love this kind of like shadow foam thing they came in. This is awesome. I really want to buy more sets like this. But let's see here. This is, of course, SAE. This is metric. But they've got really, really similar looks here. Here's 3/8. And of course, here is the 10 millimeter from the Swan Lake. I mean, these things just feel identical. I mean, look at the design there in these. That is pretty much spot on. Very, very similar. Wouldn't be surprised if these were made actually in the same factory, but they look super similar in comparison here. And these Dongchengs have been awesome. I've used these quite a bit. You can't really tell. They look super clean, but yeah, I've used a couple of these sizes actually a ton, and they work really, really well. And of course, I always love pulling out this one extension. This one works really, really well too. Wish I could get more shadow foam. So labeled like this. This is really cool from Dongcheng, and this thing was pretty affordable too. But honestly, though, I don't really see anything to be concerned about on these sockets at all. They feel just like the Harbor Freight ones that you get, those half-inch deep sockets. Honestly, when it comes to impact sockets, guys, I've yet to see any of them that have been like, wow, that seems really cheap. That thing's going to fall apart. I feel like there's definitely different levels of these. And of course, you're going to get that Harbor Freight Amazon level. And you can go up to like, Harbor Freight Icon's going to be a nice, mid to upper range. We can do like the Snap-on Matco stuff. That's going to be a really, really nice top tier stuff. Does this stuff work fine? Yep, you betcha. I've been using this stuff for quite a while. I've got a lot of the Harbor Freight. Let me show you actually some of the Harbor Freight stuff. So here's Harbor Freight Pittsburgh stuff, and then here's my Harbor Freight Icon stuff. And yeah, this stuff is really sweet too. I wish I could get the, I got this on clearance actually from Harbor Freight not too long ago, but I couldn't find any of the deep sockets on clearance. But honestly, yeah, there's a good difference between the Icon stuff. This stuff feels the same, but man, this stuff has definitely tighter tolerances on this. There's a lot less wobble on these sockets than, of course, some of the cheaper stuff. Just like the Pittsburgh stuff. Honestly, I won't be surprised with the Pittsburgh stuff. The Casio Man, the Swan Lake is all the same factory making all this stuff. It all feels the same. It looks pretty similar too, in my honest opinion. And, you know, I'd love to actually find something even lower quality. I've been trying to find it, kind of the point of doing this video. I'm kind of like, is this going to be super low quality impact sockets, you know? Is one of them just, you know, just going to break or something? I've been trying to find something, but I guess it's good news for us guys. You know, if you're looking for impact sockets, I have yet to see a really cheap one. They've honestly all been really, really solid up to this point. And this is a pretty sweet deal, honestly, for what this is, guys. I'll put a link in the description to check this out. I've never bought anything from Swan Lake before. Garden tools, kind of funny here. But honestly, this is pretty nice packaging on this, too. It's quite surprising when it comes to impact sockets. And yeah, I've broken a couple impact sockets over the years, but again, they've all been Icon, or not Icon, Harbor Freight's Pittsburgh, lifetime warranty, no big deal. I just want, of course, better selection, more, you know, stuff without paying a ton of money for it. And if I can get, you know, 5-10 years out of this stuff, that's an awesome, you know, 30 bucks-ish well spent there. So yeah, honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty surprised that it doesn't really matter the price point you spend on Amazon. You're going to be getting at least good quality stuff, I will say. And it's in good. It's not great. It's not awesome. It's not incredible. It's just good quality. Will this get the job done? Yep, it definitely will. And I'm really curious to see how long this universal joint lasts here. But that'll be the big question here. I'll post an update, or I'll post a comment update on this video if anything does happen to this thing. And we will find out. Of course, with the extensions in here, I'll see if I can break anything in this set, and I'll let you guys know in a bit. But honestly, really happy, though, that even the cheapest stuff we can find here on Amazon, no big deal, guys. It is all ready to roll, and this stuff is absolutely awesome. So, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day, and stay safe out there.